What's up, guys? Welcome back to the circus here. Now we're gonna go over a hero deck. This is one of the decks that I've been loving. You guys know that I've been playing this deck off and on the channel. I'm not the greatest hero player at all. I'm just gonna put that out there. So some people may disagree with me. I know some people are playing like you gotta play 3 Stratos. I don't like 3 Stratos. I find that I brick on it. So just gonna point it out there that that this deck is not cookie cutter everything. This is like my list. If you guys want to change some stuff, if you guys want to play 3 Stratos, you go ahead and do that. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section below what you change of this list and what decks you guys want to see. And yeah, let's dive in. So for starting off, we're playing the 2 Stratos. Let's just start off right controversial, right off the bat. 2 Stratos, this card's absolutely insane, but I can't see it anymore. It's a great normal summon, but this deck is full of stuff. I don't want to brick off and on it, as well as I don't want to get hit by Droll all the time. So I only played 2 of this. You have it's 5 ways of getting to it, that, and then a hero lives, as well as Rhoda, so you're pretty much saying the 6th. But yeah. Then we're playing the 2 Shadow Mist. Once again, I don't think this card needs to be more than at 2. You add your change if it's special summoned, and then when it's sent to graveyard, you can add. Card's pretty crazy. We're on the 1 Liquid Soldier. Super generic, this lets you draw 2. And you can use this twice, draw 2, discard 1, yes. But being able to use this on your follow-up turn, or even just dumping it and then using it for the Miracle Fusion is just absolutely insane. Then for the Vision Heroes, we're playing the 3 Ferris. This card's super. You got to play 3 of it. It's like your 1-card starter. Activate the effect. Pitch whatever you want. Put the increase onto the field. Just go ham essentially right there. We're on the 2 Vions. Search for your polymerization. Just insane. Who knew polymerization in 2023 was to be cracked? We are on the 1 increase. I could 100% see the reason why I'm playing 2 of it, but the reason why I'm only playing 1 is because I found myself when I was playing 2. Yes, I see it in my hand often. Real Heroes players knows what's up. But the problem is once you put it at 2, you're seeing it more. So mathematically, playing it at 1, yes, if you open the Ferris, it turns itself into a brick. But the problem is once you play it at 2, you're going to be opening up a lot more, almost double the amount of times, and it's super unfortunate that way. So we only want to play 1 of it, and just when it happens, unfortunately. Now for the Destiny Heroes, we are on the 1 Plasma. This card's absolutely insane. Summon this out, pretty much win the game against a lot of decks. We're on the 2 Malicious. Konami, bring this card back to 3, please. Please, Konami. This card's absolutely insane. You can shuffle this back twice if you play correctly, and with this card right here, busted card. This card is I swear it's a custom card. Absolutely insane for the deck. And then we are also on the 1 Dark Angel because we like locking people out of stuff. No spells is no fun. That's it for the hero monsters. Now for the other monsters, we are on the 3 Ash Blossom. Now this is a very common occurrence in our deck profiles. We respect Branded, we respect Labyrinth, and we respect Rogue decks as well. Hitting this off of Engage feels nice. Hitting this with hitting Engage with this, I'm trying to say, is very, very nice. Hitting Talents with this is also crazy. And we are on the 2 Rabbits. This card's a little bit weird. I'm choosing this in the hero deck because I find a lot of time you have problems getting rid of these big monsters, and this can just clear the stuff up, as well as clears some back row as well. Other than that, you could place it for the Veilers. You could replace it for Bells if you guys want to play it. You could replace it with Nibiru's, depending how this format goes. I can see these cards going out and putting it with Nibiru, but a lot of time, you just want to be able to swing over these big bodies and just get rid of stuff, get rid of these boards, and just go for game. But yeah, Ghost Ogre is just our tech in this deck alone. I probably would swap it out for Nibiru there if I was going to regionals, for example. Then we're on Dispels. A 3 hero lives. I can see this card getting hit. As much as it hates it, I hate saying that, but the fact that, you can do these combos with this deck as well as Manadum and then going for the Plasma lines is insane. If a hero lives goes back to 1, it's going to be a sad day for hero players, but I can see it happening, unfortunately. Then we're on the most busted card of all times, Fusion Destiny. The fact that this is a normal spell card is going to come up very well in the future. I'll just mention that later. This card's absolutely insane. Just gets your combos off right away, and DP is still crazy to this day. Another controversial thing, we're on 2 mass change. I don't want to brick on it. Yes, it's very good, you know, being able to summon out, but tier is no longer the main threat of decks. So we don't always want to go for the mass change, as well as being able to search it now off of this. Essentially, you know, you're going to go into that and you're going to be able to search for your mass change. You definitely don't need to play more than 2 of them. Miracle Fusion, same thing. You only play 1 because it searches your combo piece. Sunrise searches for this, and Sunrise is also a crazy card. You always go into it. So yeah, 1 Miracle Fusion. That's it. I guess we could also encounter for the 2 polymerizations. This is also crazy. Sometimes I search this off of the breast, which I'm going to say. I did that in 1 duel. Super weird, but it worked. Now for the normal spells, we are playing 2 thrusts. This does increase the deck's consistency a lot. Let's say you get hand trapped, let's say you get Nibiru'd, and you haven't gone through your Fusion Destinies, you can activate Thrust, search for Fusion Destiny, and just go insane. You know, it's just crazy. That card's insane. Searching the talents, because, you know, being able to thrust, draw 2, or pop, whatever you want, that's going to make them pretty much go down to 3 cards in their hand. I think you just play around that. If you can summon out DPE, you're in a good position. Rhoda, because searching for your warriors is just so free. Then we are on the 3 infinite impermanence because, you know, we want to have hand traps. Essentially, we are on almost like 9 hand traps because we're going to count talents and thrust as 1 singular hand trap. And then we're on the 1 D barrier. You could 100% swap this out for, like, let's say you want to change your ogres into Veilers. You could 100% put this in as the 3rd Veiler if you wanted to, but I'm choosing to play it because a lot of time you go first. Let's say they ash something very important or they nib you. You have thrust and you already went through your DP stuff. You just activate this, set this, and you're pretty much going to be beating Branded, beating Sword Soul, beating a lot of the rogue decks, and just being able to just hit Kashtira. A lot of like these decks are going to be seeing a lot get hit by that card. Now onto the extra deck. We're on the 1 Wake Up. Absolutely busted. This card is insane. Another custom card by Konami. Then we're on the 1 Sunrise. Super standard. We're going to be going with the Absolute Zero standard as well. The Shining, not very so standard. And then the 1 copy of Escrado. I actually love this card, and this card comes up a lot more than people think. I'm going to be showing why in our side deck here, but yeah, definitely cannot cut this card if you're playing Thrust in your deck. If you're not playing Thrust, go ahead. Shining's effect can also come up when it leaves the field, which is kind of funny. I've had that happen to me before, so important to note. The 2 Dark Claw, because this card's absolutely still insane. You know, I don't know if I want to play this one or the Elemental Hero one, but we're playing the Hero Blast. We're playing the Masked one because we're not on any more Super Polys, so fortunately we're going to be playing with that. And then on the 1 Acid, because, you know, tagging out the Absolute Zero, going for the double Lightning Storm, essentially, you know, getting rid of the monsters and getting rid of the spells, traps, is just absolutely insane. And then we are on the 2 DPE. Kashtira is still in the format. Yes, they're going to be ripping your hand a lot less, but until it's then, you know, we're going to be hitting the DPE. They're going to just always go for DPE, so having a second one's just pretty crazy. And then for our last fusion, we are on the Vision Hero Trinity. For them, OTKs also can come up. That's it for the fusions. Now for the links, we are on the 1 Wonder Driver as well as the 2 Cross Crusader. This card is an MVP. Once again, you know, you can go through 2 of them in the follow-ups turns if you can't OTK or if you're going first. But a lot of the time, you know, they'll see your DPE and they'll realize, oh, I'm just going to hit a Cross Crusader, and that's going to hurt them a lot more than losing 1 DPE because the second one doesn't actually come up. Now moving on to the side deck. So for the side deck, we're playing the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. We respect back row decks, and I think you should too. We are on the 2 more D barriers. This can 100% come out of the extra deck. I'm not really sure what to play with this. You know, it's not my main deck. So I'm playing these. They could 100% be cut for Judgments as well, if you want to play Judgments. Then we're on the 3 Nibirus. 100% could main deck this if you want to change out the D barriers as well as the ogres. You could be putting this in your main. And then we're on the going first card, the Rabble of the Warlords. The reason why this is not in your main deck is because half the time you're not going to die roll. So you don't really want a dead card in the hand. You don't have lots of ways of discard as well, so it's not really worth it. Yes, if you if you cannot OTK, setting this card in the back row and then having it flip face up can just be completely devastating. But a lot of the time, it's not good against the matchups right now. It's not that good against Sword Soul. It's not good against any of the Cybers decks. It's not bad against Kashtira, but once they get their combo off, they're really going to be just popping all their stuff and just being able to sit on a Rise Heart and just control the game from there. So it's not really worth it. And then we're on the 2 Lightning Storms because the card's now at 2. And this is one of our spices. We are playing the Epidemic Virus. So the fun fact with the Escarado as well as the Thrust is, let's say you get hand trapped, you make an Escarado, you activate Thrust, and then you search for Epidemic Virus. Virus can get rid of the Escarado here because it's a dark with 25 attack, and then you can just declare spells and traps. And this is like pretty much an FTK versus any of the Labyrinth decks or the Runic decks, which they can chain their quick play spells. But when you're playing against a deck like Sky Striker, Runic, or Labyrinth, having a 1 card in your side deck just as an absolute win against them is very, very nice. And it comes up actually a lot more than people think. Against Trap Tricks as well, just being able to just destroy all the traps is pretty crazy. And yeah. Now, this is only 12 cards, so we have 3 more spots here. I'm not sure which spots I want to do, so I'm going to show you guys a few options. You guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys would put in the deck. So our options here can be 3 Book of Moon, 3 Evenly Matched, 3 Kaiju, and there's 3 Drolls here. So my part, I'll explain why I like all these cards here. So Kashtira is still in the format. We don't really love being hit by a Rise Heart, so Gamma Seal can just cover that right away. Book of Moon can come up, same reason as the Gamma Seal, is being able to flip down that Rise Heart, as well as going first. Being able to set this card and it comes up as an interruption. You'll have DPE plus this a lot of the times. It's just crazy. Evenly Matched is still insane going second, but you have Lightning Storms in your deck as well. So that's the part where I feel like is kind of iffy with the deck. And then Droll and Lockbirds against, obviously, Flu, Kashtira, Marincess, Mathmech, just a bunch of rogue decks as well. I'm not too sure what I want to put in, but you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys would put in, and I'll consider it for my next locals. I'll take the deck to locals, and I'll be playing with one of your guys' choices. And yeah, if there's any other cards out of these that you guys would play, let me know as well. And don't forget to stay safe. Peace. We'll see you in the next one.